This is the pound dollar on the 15-minute time frame, and I'm in a 15-minute trend trade but using a higher time frame breakout pattern. And this is something I've harped on about for a long time now, and that these higher time frame breakout patterns doesn't matter if you don't get your optimum entry, because when we get the breakout we typically enter trend. And as you can see here, I've got a phenomenal reward to risk and a high probability of this trade going higher. So I'm going to talk through the trade from the higher time frame first of all, and show you how and why I've got involved, and exactly how then I'm going to manage the trade. So first of all, here on the daily time frame, we have either a wedge or a triangle. Whatever your rules are here, you can see though that today we have clearly broken out. Now the candle hasn't closed yet, but it's looking like we're going to close above this level, which is confirmation that we could go higher. And you can see that the 127 fib, we'll bring this down, which is 136 pips away, has not been tested. So dropping down to the 60. And you can see here that very directional movement, dropping down to the 15-minute. I have already pre-drawn out the trend here, and as you can see, we have got a move higher, a retracement, a move higher to this point, a retracement, then a new high and a retracement. So we've actually come down into the outside return lows, and we've actually put in here a higher high, higher close. So I've used that as an entry. Remember that we have a high probability of the trade going on to hit that 127 fib. We are breaking out, and with that breakout we've had directional movement, which is where our real high probability trend trade comes in. So stops go on ATR below the outside return. So ATR is currently 10 pips, so I'm just going to make sure that I'm down at 85, so I need to be 1 pip lower there. Down at 75, which is there, so 15 pips of risk, and my reward is all the way up here at that 127 fib. So in this instance, I've just got a very small position size on here. I'm actually already in this in my main account, but I've just done this to show you how we can still potentially win with great rewards to risk on these trades. And you know, you take 5 of these trades a month, you only need 1 of these trades to win, and you'll still come out in profit. High probability though of rallying up here. So 20 pips of risk for 117 pips reward. That's almost a 6 to 1. However, what I will do is, if we do reach these structure highs just here, I will move to break even. So that removes any risk. So I'm just going to go ahead here and set an alert for up at that level, and then we will simply just hold this trade and see if we do get that continuation higher. Welcome back everybody. It is the 12th of December now, and it is 8 o'clock in the evening, and my trade has now gone on to hit for those 136 pips. What a lovely trade. The pound for me has been doing very, very well. Just banked 373 pips in the pound Aussie, 136 pips here. I am literally in the 500 pip mark on the pound yen, which is up and doing very well as well. So I'm just going to zoom in here. Let's just remove that a moment. I'm going to drop down to the 60. Just refresh my memory with what I was talking about. And I was talking about this just here. For you guys, this has been a few seconds away. From me, it was a few days ago. So I'm going to drop down here to the 15 and take a close look at this. I'll come to this in a moment. You won't believe me, but I was actually in a flag pattern there as well on another account which banked 20 pips, so I'll come to that in a moment. So this is where we looked at getting our entry. Just here we'd had the higher high, higher close, and boom, from there we saw the market literally just take off, and it was 20 pips of risk for that 137, and as you can see now we have just rallied up there. I was front running on this trade to hit for 136 pips, but then on another account what I saw is this. is if we look at what we did, this is the highest point above structure. We had a directional move. We had 1, 2, 3, 4. And I actually got involved with that to bank another 20 pips on there as well, but did no video and have no proof of it. So I'm going to upload this 136, 137 pip winning trade to the trade log. It's working out to be a cracking December indeed for the pound. Don't forget I had a 200 pip win on the pound CAD just around a week and a half ago as well. Really racking up the pips in December. This could be my biggest month of the entire year.